If you're a black woman watching this, stay tuned because I'm talking to you and you only. I have this question I've been asking myself that I think if you are looking for a relationship and a healthy relationship will be really important for you to ask yourself too. And that question is, what are my responsibilities as a partner in a healthy relationship? And I specifically gear this towards us because I think that as black women, what we have been told and what we have seen our roles be in relationships really isn't that healthy when you think about it. A lot of times we've seen struggle love. We have seen black women sacrificing and suffering and giving so much of ourselves to men who really didn't deserve it. And what I realize now is when it comes to wanting a healthy partner, those tactics aren't going to work with them. Someone who is healthy and autonomous does not need for me to sacrifice every bit and part of me for us to have love and be healthy. I'm starting to wonder if healthy love requires a lot less than we've been taught to give.
Yo, mic check 1 2 1 2. You hear me out there? Is my mic clear? Welcome to the Hello New World podcast. I'm your boy Paris France. Remember, Hello New World isn't just a podcast, it's a clothing line. Shop online at hellonewworldclothing.com. Also check out Heart Art Clothing. Follow me online on Instagram, Heart Art Paris France. Follow the clothing line on Instagram, Hello New World Clothing. Yeah, I just want to react to what Shorty was saying. She wants to know if women, black women, been taught to give more than they really need to, aka struggling, sacrificing, and all that. Is that love? Is that really required? Is that how love should be given on their part? This is gonna be short and sweet. The only way you can accomplish love is through sacrifice. You can't be in any relationship without sacrifice. The sacrifice builds up the love. When people are on stage accepting their Grammy speech, like their Grammy, and they're giving their Grammy speech, one of the things they say is, shouts out to the people that held it down when I had nothing. They always shout out the people that was there when they had nothing, when they was at their lowest, when they was at their hardest point in life. When I had nothing, shouts out to the people that let me sleep on their couch. Shouts out to the people that gave me $10 when I had nothing. Shouts out to the people that sacrificed for me. God is love. God is love. God is love. In order for God to show us that he loved us, the number one thing he did was sacrifice his son. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son. He sacrificed the only begotten son. For whoever believes in him shall not perish. I believe that's how it goes. So my thing is, the number one attribute, the number one sign, the number one witness we have of love is sacrifice. So in other words, what she's asking is, can we play it a little bit easier and still obtain love? Struggle? She said struggle love. I don't know a love in the world where there's not some form of struggle. There should not be struggle every day, all day, this and that. No. You shouldn't have to be eating cans of pork and beans out the can to show you love each other. But the byproduct, what you get, like, to get to love is the things you went through. Oh, why do you love this person? Oh, we've been through this, we've been through that. If everything's perfectly smooth, love will not be accomplished. When you get with a guy, it should be smooth in the operation of communication, dealing with each other, this and that. But the only way you're going to get to a point of, I really love this person, is when you take some bumps and scrapes. Not no physical abuse and lying and manipulation. Your car, after some years of going through and driving, man, this car got me through snowstorms. Man, this car, I drove across country. I did this, I did that in this car. I went through this, I went through that. Then after a while, you say to yourself, man, this car is really worth it. Right? You say this car is really worth it. I really love this car. After having this car so long and going across country, and it got me through a snowstorm, back and forth, it never broke down on me. That car stuck with you through thick and thin, and you grown to love that car because that car is reliable, it's durable. It could stand the test of time of the miles and the beating that you put on it. In your relationship, it's good to have some arguments. It's good to have some struggle. It builds character. So women need to understand that there is no easy road to anything worth it. To get in the army, it requires a test. To get to heaven, it requires a test. When people create cars, they give them crash tests to see if they're safe, right? When they say, oh yeah, this building, this house stand the test of times through storms, the hurricane didn't knock it down. That's how we know this house is really, really worth it. Nothing in life, right? Nothing in life is accomplished and rewarded without tests. When you test your kids and they do the right thing, you reward them. That's a form of them going through struggle. That's a form of them going through something, right? To show that, oh, I'm a good kid. And since you're a good kid and I tested you and you survived the struggle of not doing that thing you wanted to do, I'm going to reward you. There's a reward. So the problem is women get with men and they go through little struggles and obstacles and the man don't reward them. That's the problem. If I'm with a woman 5 years and she come to me and say, you know what, baby? You've been up, down, sideways, around, back with me, forth. You were patient when I wasn't that, That car you always wanted, I'm gonna get you that. That watch you wanted, or that vacation you wanted to take, or that thing you wanted to do. I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna give back. I'm gonna reward you for struggling, for surviving and going through it with me, whether it be emotionally, financially, whatever. So the problem is when you go through something with your man, your partner, is when they don't reward your sacrifice, then it leaves you with the feeling of, damn, is this worth it? So you got to be with somebody that rewards your sacrifice. Then the sacrifice doesn't become so heavy. Then the sacrifice doesn't feel so much like a sacrifice. It feels like something you were supposed to do and you got rewarded for it. Like at your job. When you go above and beyond and you sacrifice your time and you on time and you tired, but you still showing up, and then they give you that bonus, you like, that's what I'm talking about. So no, it shouldn't be 100% struggle love, but there got to be some struggle in it for it to accumulate to love. I just want to tap on that real quick, man. I really don't have no whole lot to say. You know what I'm saying? Like, comment, subscribe. If you got some questions you want me to answer, if you got a situation or a topic you want me to speak on, DM me, Heart Art Paris France, HEART Paris France. You know what I'm saying? PARIS France, FRANTZ. You get it. Heart Art Paris France. You know what I'm saying? So listen, I hope everyone finds love and finds someone that reciprocates. You know what I'm saying? I don't think anyone should just have a full struggling relationship. There should be highs and lows. It shouldn't just be all highs, because then once you hit one low, it's over. You know what I'm saying? So God bless y'all. I'm your boy Paris France. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you was right here with me. You heard? And I appreciate that. Like, comment, subscribe, all that. You heard? And shouts out to Prada, man. I'm on my Prada wave today. You know, take that. Take that. Did take that. Hey, ha.